Does Avalanche have what it takes to be the industry leader in building the Internet of Finance? In this video we're going to talk about what Avalanche does and why I personally think this thing will skyrocket during March 2021. Let's get started. Hey guys, and welcome to a new video on Pongo BTC. Today we're going to talk about Avalanche, one of my favorite coins right now in the crypto space, and I think this thing is going to go pop off in March 2021. In this video we'll talk about first of all what Avalanche is, then we'll talk about how it compares to other platforms out there, and then why do I think Avalanche will pop off now. Let's get started. First of all, what is Avalanche? Well, they identify themselves as the Internet of Finance. Let's dig into the website right here. Alright, so what they say is Avalanche is an open source platform for launching highly decentralized applications, new financial primitives, and new interoperable blockchains. Well, this is pretty much all in one, but let me summarize what makes Avalanche special compared to other projects right now. Well, first of all, compared to Bitcoin, the scalability of Avalanche is off the charts. Bitcoin right now can handle 7 transactions per second, and that's it. And there are a lot of transactions on Bitcoin right now, which will also mean that the fees will be higher, of course, when the Bitcoin network is used a lot. Avalanche, on the other hand, has a scalability at the same level of Visa. You know the payment provider Visa? It has around 6,500 transactions per second as a capability, which is actually insane. And it actually wants to become the world global network for assets. So that means not only money, but also think about assets like equities, commodities, or other alternative assets. And lastly, but definitely not least, it wants to be cross-chain connected to, for example, Ethereum and Bitcoin. And I think this is huge because there are a lot of projects that try to be scalable, but in my opinion, they won't make it if they don't connect to the leading markets out there, which are right now Bitcoin and Ethereum. Alright, so that's a small summary of what AVAX is, what Avalanche is. I don't want to go into the technical details in this video, but I just want to give you a summary of what makes Avalanche special compared to other projects. So let's go to CoinMarketCap right here, and what we can see is that the top 10 has actually changed a lot over the last couple of months. Well, obviously we still have our market leaders with Bitcoin and Ethereum on 1 and 2, and I don't think that will change anytime soon. However, we do see that Binance Coin BNB with a Binance Smart Chain behind it, Cardano, Polkadot, XRP, Uniswap, Litecoin, and Chainlink are now in the top 10. And what we can notice is that in the top 10 is mostly platforms. And you have to really make a difference between projects and platforms. What I mean by that is on Ethereum, a lot of other ERC20 tokens are made and they are used, which makes Ethereum valuable. The same holds for Cardano, the same holds for Polkadot, and I'd see that the most valuable coins in general are the platforms. And the projects are nice and all, but the platforms where the projects are built upon are really huge. So making a comparison to something that we know right now is, think about it like Microsoft. Microsoft versus all the programs that are on Microsoft Windows right now. Everything that is on Microsoft Windows is of course highly successful. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean. However, the platform, Windows, is huge and is worth billions. The same holds for Apple. Apple has the iPhone, which is really a platform, if you think about it, for all different kind of applications that are on the iPhone. And of course there are very huge applications like Candy Crush or any other huge game on iOS. However, the platform is the one that's worth trillions of dollars. So that's the comparison I want to make between a platform and a project. So having said that, Avalanche is another platform just like Ethereum, Cardano and Polkadot, which in my opinion can be in the top 10. So where is it sitting right now? Well, right now it's sitting at place 24 with a market cap of almost $4 billion. So it's not a small guy, but not one of the biggest guys in the space. Right now it's sitting at $31, but if it would theoretically make it to the top 10, which is a realistic target in my opinion, then it could be sitting at least $12 billion, given that the market of whole crypto together doesn't move. So if it would go to the top 10 in a snap, it should be worth $12 billion. Coming from $4 billion right now, there will be at least a 3x. And I think it has more potential since the whole crypto space in itself will grow over the next few months too. Alright, so now that we have discussed the future projections of Avalanche and compared it to some of the big guys, let's move to why now. Why do I think Avalanche will pop off now and not in 3 months? Well, for that we go to CoinMarketCal, where we can see all the recent events for certain coins, and here I filtered on Avalanche. And if we look at CoinMarketCal, one thing stands out to me. And of course we have the events like the partnerships or the European stablecoins, but in my opinion that's nothing special. But what really piques my eye is the staking and NFT support, and then mostly the latter, the NFT support. NFTs right now are huge. They are at almost their most hyped moments in 2021, and I think ever. And I think the NFT space will grow with the cryptocurrency space, but it's even in a bigger bubble right now. So when Avalanche will actually support NFTs on their highly scalable network, I think that will be huge for the NFT market. Because the problem with NFTs right now is the transaction costs for low cost NFTs. And when we go get NFTs on a scalable network like Avalanche, I think that could be huge and it could be a reason for Avalanche to pop off. To give you an example about NFTs and the way they're popping off, just a week ago, some guy burns a Banksy painting and digitalized it into an NFT. And the painting itself was worth 33k, which he burned. And the NFT he afterwards sold for $380,000. This is actually insane. So we 10x his money by burning a painting, and this is how huge NFTs are right now. And if you're not into NFTs, I highly suggest you go look at it because this NBA Top Shots NFT thing is also crazy. Hundreds of thousands of dollars are going into this into these NFTs and are being resold for crazy values. Check it out. It's actually really amazing. So I think when Avalanche has NFT support, this will be huge for the Avalanche space and it will bring a lot of hype. And we know what comes with hype, price movement. So what has the price of Avalanche done? Well, we see that in the beginning of February, it really popped off. And I think even that from the lower part of the top 100, it went up to like place 20, 22, all the way here at the all-time high. And we see that it went to the all-time high, and now it has retraced quite a bit over the month of February, just like almost every altcoin out there. However, this move is really insane if you compare it to other altcoins like Ethereum, like DOT, like Cardano. Cardano even has new highs, but platforms like DOT or Ether are maybe only down like 10 or 20% from their all-time high still. But if you look at Avalanche, it's down. Oh, it's down around. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's down around 60% against BTC from its all-time high. And if we look at it, that will mean if we only get an all-time high against BTC, that will be a 150% increase. And I don't expect a new all-time high. I expect higher highs. I expect it to go to the next Fibonacci level, which we see here, which is 0.002. And that is 300% up from here. And when do I expect this? I expect this to pop off when the NFT staking starts. So the NFTs and the staking starts. And I think the growth will continue during April, May, but it will start in late March. So right now, the moment that we are in right now, really is the accumulation zone. You saw it did a 30% yesterday, it retraced about 10%. Now is the time to buy if you are interested in Avalanche. Obviously not financial advice, but I'm just telling you my opinion on the market right now. All right, this was it for today. I hope I gave you enough information about Avalanche. If you have any other questions, please drop them down into the comments. I really would like to see them. Drop a like if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this content. We discuss promising altcoins almost every week. So please subscribe if you like the video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.